What's up, guys? It's Sunday morning. We just had breakfast. We're heading down to a lake to go carp fishing. Check it out. Bloke's got his swamp donkey cart. I think I've shown this on a video before. It's perfect for carp fishing. You got like a tote with all the shit in it. The fishing bait, your net is attached to the side. His rod's here. I got my cat fishing pole currently set up for carp fishing. Don't know how well it's gonna work. We'll find out today if we get on a carp. And he's got his great big freaking 11-footer here. He's just gone into the house to grab a strap to secure the cart, and he knows of a lake that is pretty unstressed. We may be able to get on a fish today, but as you can see with the weather, it's overcast, it's windier than frig. It's going to be an interesting day, so here's hoping this works out. The other problem I came across was I checked the weather for the following week while I'm off, and it's pretty much raining every damn day. So I mentioned on the previous video that we'd be doing some smelting. Probably won't do that because I'm not doing that in the garage. And I also mentioned that we're probably going to paint the car. That we can do. We just got to clean up the garage. Probably put some stuff back down under so we have room in there to pull the car in to get prepping and get painting. So that's pretty much the only project I have for the week. Anyway, we're off to catch some carp. How to secure things like a redneck. Use 16 gauge electrical wire because bungee cords are overrated, right?
Well, yeah, look, watch this, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Is that going anywhere?
See, guys,
No,
built different.
It's done.
It's strapped. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Just go to your neighbor's house, rip out the electrical wire, you can strap anything to your truck.
All ready to
Brilliant.
go.
Brilliant.
You drill a hole in the wall, you get a bit of that and you cut it off about so long, push it in the hole, screw in. No more raw plugs.
There you go. Sometimes you got to be different to get the job done.
Okay.
Man, Bloke's got so much crap in his truck, he's attracting rats. So yeah, Chris said this place is pretty quiet and unstressed and
No way. That's amazing.
pretty quiet and unstressed and yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're both out. It's pretty windy. Bloke's got all the tech. I'm hand bombing. Fun times. Good thing I brought a jacket. I almost didn't. I thought, oh, we're going to London. It's going to be nice and warm. No, this is a miserable spring. So as you've seen, the swamp donkey cart, this is its final transformation. It's got a nice rod holder. He's got these things on it. He's got an alarm, bite alarm and all that. But I believe in low-tech life because I'm cheap. So Mother Nature, oh, never mind. Just as I started filming that, Mother Nature decided to prove me wrong. Frig's sakes, I hate when she plays pranks. There we go. We're fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. Mother Nature built me a rod holder, but the wind seems to play roles on it. So we're making do. We're making do with Mother Nature's rod holder. It's just got to do what you got to do to get things did around here. And well, just as I went to film that, of course, I got proven wrong. Probably because the wind is blowing towards us right now and hitting my, yeah, it's hitting my rod. Well, that should hold. We also had another visitor, guys. I didn't film it. Bloke was talking about last year when he was here fishing. He caught a fish, he caught a carp. And as he's trying to take the hook off, these two dogs come running down the path and off leash, which I know in North Bay that's illegal. I don't know about the rules down here in London. It's probably illegal as well. But just today that happened again. The exact same two dogs and the same lady, dogs off leash, come running right by us, jumps in the water. We got a line out here, we got a line out here, and friggin' dogs are intermingling with this. So it's like, frig sakes, keep your dogs on a leash. And it was a pretty fair sized dog too, like I don't know if it was a Saint Bernard, but it's about the size of a Saint Bernard. It was a big dog. Anyway, we've been here for 20 minutes. If anything, all I caught was frostbite. Frig, the weather sucks. This is ridiculous. May long weekend's supposed to be like hot and camping weather and stuff, but I keep seeing blokes tip dancing, but I think the wind's just bumping it around. This rod here of mine's a cat fishing pole, so it's stiffer than a nail. It's not going to bend very much if anything accidentally eats. But I'll tune back in if something does happen to eat.
One or the other.
Okay, let me get my shit in.
I think I got a fish on, bud.
Okay, so guys, we think.
I don't know. Is it a fish? Maybe I got a fish on.
Is it head shaking?
A little bit. No, maybe it's weeds. Oh, I think we're both together with a load of weeds, bud. Oh yeah, we've got a load of weeds on. Look. That's it.
Yeah, I'm tangled in your line too.
And then I'll come to you. I'll come back and you can get yours out. Yeah,
I figured I cast it over you.
weeds. But we've grabbed the weeds on the pull-in, yeah?
What the hell?
You got to cast out and try. And I'm not gonna reel in too much next time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let mine go.
There you go.
I'm not going to reel in too much next time. Then it won't. What do you call it?
No, I think what happened was I cast it out, but I was. Oh Jesus, Murphy, dude, you got a great big vegan fish.
Got a load of shit on there,
Guys, check it out. We got salad. Nice. All right, guys, bloke's gone to get some coffees because it's freaking cold out. I just realized I got a bunch of freaking knots in my line. Whatever. There, that's better. Try and reel in as much slack as possible. Set the clutch and use the new modified tree stand here. Yeah, we grabbed the stick and jammed it in the soft part of the rotten trunk of this deadfall, well, this widowmaker. I can see the lines clear out there, so if there's any carp out there. One of the guys that was here fishing yesterday said that he was watching the carp hit top water over there. Now the problem is carp are currently in spawn, and normally they don't eat when they're in spawn, but there was people down at the conservation yesterday catching carp and killing them on the bank and eating and cooking them right on the spot, which I don't know if you're allowed to do there. You know, it's a conservation. I don't know what the rules are for those, but I know in North Bay at the conservation areas, you're not allowed to have live fires and stuff, but I don't know. People make up their own rules. But you want to know what's great about having a GoPro on my chest, guys? Every time somebody's walked down that path with a dog or a family, they see this camera and they freaking turn around and leave. I don't know if it's because I look like a cop or what's happening, but honestly, it's pretty freaking cool. Filming in public, super fun. But yeah, like I was mentioning, I looked at the weather in North Bay. Tomorrow and Tuesday, sunny and beautiful. Now I'm leaving here Tuesday morning, or Tuesday, I don't know, sometime on Tuesday, get back home. I'm not gonna be able to make martial arts. I'll have to tell coach I can't make martial arts because I'm gonna be too tired when I get home. I was pretty beat when I got here yesterday, and it was funny. I literally pull in, bloke's already in the parking lot, comes running over to the truck. He's like, "You got to piss?" And I'm like, "Oh, there's a carp. You see that? You see that carp jump? There's a carp right out there, and I'm just right over here, so he might go and eat." But yeah, sure enough, bloke's in the parking lot meets up with me, and he's like, "Do you got to piss?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I got to piss." And he's like, "All right, well, go for a piss, and then we're going right now. We're going right now." So, like, I didn't sleep Friday night. I couldn't sleep. I was too excited for Fishmas, which, by the way, is a thing. It started in California. I'll give you the rundown on it. Started in California as a thing for trout opener in April, and we just adopted it here in Ontario for May 2-4 weekend for all of us anglers, because that's when walleye open everywhere in Ontario. Bass open up in North Bay. Bass are open right now in North Bay. You can fish for bass, you can fish for pike, it's all open. But down here, it's strictly just walleye. Yesterday, like you saw, the M&R officer rolled up because he was nailing people for poaching bass. I asked him the rules about it, because I was always curious. Like I always told you guys, like, well, if you cast in the water and you're using a walleye lure, something meant for a walleye, and a bass eats it, how can you control that? And he's like, "It's true, you can't." He goes, "But I sit and watch you for half an hour before I approach." I kind of knew he was there yesterday. I kept saying, like, "There's something in the woods behind me. There's something big in the woods." And I wasn't sure if it was a deer, a bear, a wildcat. I wasn't sure. So I was like, "What the hell's back there?" And then he finally realized, I guess, that I knew he was there. I just didn't know what he was. And he came out of the woodworks. But he sits and watches you for 30 minutes to see your actions. And luckily, all I caught yesterday was a candy bar wrapper. So he wanted to see how we were fishing and what we were doing when we catch fish. And nobody caught anything at the time he was there. So I asked him, I said, "Well, there's not really much you can do, right? Like if you throw a rattle trap, not a rattle trap, but if you throw a rapala in the water that you use for catching walleye and a bass eats it, there's nothing you can do." And he goes, "No, but if you if you keep throwing in the same location and you keep catching bass, because if I see you throw that lure twice and you catch a bass and you throw it a third time, I'm going to come and talk to you, because obviously you have no respect for the thing. I said, so what do you do in that case? And he goes, either change spots or change your lure. He goes, if you're catching bass, you're obviously not using the right thing. And he goes, also, you know, if I see you with a frog tied on your rod, or if I see you with like a 5-inch Senko tied on your rod, you're not targeting walleye. You're literally targeting bass. Then I'm going to talk to you. So, you know, like bass, there are specific lures for bass, for pike. You know, you throw spoons mainly for pike, but I've caught bass with spoons. I've caught walleye with spoons. I caught a walleye with a red devil, sailed it out. Walleye ate it. It wasn't a big one. It was like the small red devil, but you know, a walleye won't open its mouth as big as a bass or a pike. So small profile lures like swim baits and shit are perfect. But if you're using some massive frig off jig and like a 5-inch long swim bait, they might have questions. But yeah, other than that, it's not too bad. I really got to rock a piss, but I really don't want to unattend my line, because unlike Bloke's setup where he's got these bait alarms, I don't have that. I just got to listen to the reel make this sound, if you can even hear it, the clicking. So yeah, like I got to wait for that in order to know that there's a fish that's been hooked. So I don't know, we'll wait and see what happens here. And Bloke's gone to get coffees, so now we got talking about YouTube channels and stuff. And like I mentioned, like right now I'm doing a video a day, but if I run out of content, that stops. It's just because I managed to bulk load a bunch of content, and I was like, well, shit, like I got to start pushing this out quicker. And I was doing a video every other day, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to drop a video every day. And when that becomes like unattainable to do due to whatever reasons, I'm not forcing videos. I'm going back to a video down either whenever I can, which is the original plan, is whenever I can. And that's the motto I'm running right now, guys. The videos are coming out whenever I can make them. Right now I can make a video a day. You're getting a video a day. When it comes down to if I can only make one video a week, you're getting one video a week. I do this for fun, and I don't want it to become like it was when this channel was vlogging life, where I woke up in the morning and I felt obliged. It was bad. I felt obliged every day to pick up the camera and talk to it, even if I had nothing going on. Even if I called in sick to work because I was deathly ill, I still felt like it was my duty to pick up the camera and make a video, like it was a job. And it's not a job. This should have always been a hobby for me. I love the process. I love the video editing. I love the uploading. I love the making of the thumbnails. I love the whole idea of producing the content. But when you got nothing to produce and you force it, it's boring to watch. And who the frig wants to sit there and watch that? And you wouldn't believe how many videos I've made. And there's been a couple, like 2 weeks ago, that I made that I started editing them. And then I'm thinking to myself, who's gonna want to watch this? Like, I get the core viewers, like the ones who literally watch everything. I see your comments. I appreciate you guys. You're great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. But I feel like I'm punishing you by having you sit through that nonsense, and it's not good. So like, I want to be a bit more creative, a bit better in the content. And if I don't have anything to shoot, then I just don't shoot. That's the way it's got to be. This is a hobby for me. This is not a job. I have a job. So this is just me frigging around. And I got some ideas for content, but Mother Nature does not want to comply with my ideas. Like, I was like really hoping, okay, I'm taking the week off, and I'm really upset that I'm burning a week so I can sit in the house in the rain. But it is what it is, right? So not much you can really do about it, but we'll figure things out. I do have a filthy house that needs cleaning, so if I'm stuck in the house, I might as well, you know, push a rag around or something. Is there something in this tree moving around? I have no weapons on me whatsoever. Luckily, there's a bunch of sticks, and I'm good at swinging those. Oh, it's a freaking woodpecker on the tree over there. Frig. I'm like, what the hell's making that noise? Are you ticking yet, bud? Did you get carp bit? This is getting nuts. Come on, something to eat. I haven't touched a fish since last year, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Oh, we got another angler coming down, I think. Oh. Anyway, I'll chime back in later. Hopefully something eats. Well, guys, we've been here since what, 10:30?
Yeah,
It's currently 2 o'clock, and we didn't even have, the only time Bloke's bite alarm went off was when he was pulling on line. And the only time my rod made a noise is when the wind caught the line. The fish are in spawn, the carp are in spawn right now, so they're not eating. You probably saw the topwater explosion. So there's one right there. Just as I said it, that just happened. So one straight out front just blew up topwater. They're in spawn, they're not hungry. So we're gonna go try something different. Probably fumble that too, but hey, if it was called catching, everybody be doing it. So we're gonna get out of here. It's freaking chilly wind right off the lake. That's what makes it worse, is you could be in the city and the wind's blowing and it doesn't feel too bad, but when it's coming off the water, it's getting pre-cooled and it feels like winter right now.
Cold.
Yeah. So we're gonna go try something different. Apparently there was a couple that came down here and we were chatting, and he said, well, why don't you go and try and fish for pike? And I thought pike were out of season, but pike were in season last week. So Bloke knows a spot called Tamesville where there's pike, whether or not they're there now, because I just mentioned it and I'm a super jinx lately. Oh God, no, they're all gone. They're gonna leave. They're watching the video probably. So this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. Hopefully we find some. Buddy said he saw some. You guys got the polarized lens, so you can see through the water better than me. He was looking over here and he said he saw some sunfish, but I'm not seeing any sunfish. Oh wait, yeah. There's one right there. Okay, there's another one right there. Okay. All right, so here's what I'm thinking for pike is I got a couple of spoons in the old bait bag in the truck, and I might just grab my bait bag and not bring the stupid fanny pack thing, because let me tell you one thing about the fanny pack that's pissing me off is it doesn't stay clasped. The belt loosens, you move, it loosens, and next thing you know, it's around your ankles. All right, good to go, wheelbarrow. So let's get the frick out of here and let's go try for a different species. Welcome to the multi-species fishing weekend. The multi-species casting weekend. Casting weekend. Yeah, we try for them, but we don't succeed. Okay, take it easy, birds. Jesus, Murphy. We're leaving. Just chill. You good? All right, guys. We got to head back to Blokes and recalibrate our configurations. You want me to push that? You good? All right, you're good. So yeah, we're gonna head back to Blokes, change our loadout, and then carry on my wayward son to pike. Should be fun. So guys, on my video I talk about the industrial section being built in London, Ontario, and we're currently driving through it right now, and like it's all zoned. There's factories going up. You can probably see one over there. There's shit going on over here. They got it all plowed up. They're zoning this whole footprint, and it's like a footprint the size of my city, and it's going to be a bunch of factories. Now, I don't know if that's going to get paused because of the current administration in Canada, but if it doesn't, there's going to be jobs galore in London, Ontario, in the trades and everything else. So I figured I'm already in London, might as well show you what I was talking about because I've mentioned it a few times. Anyway, we're going pike fishing. Oh, hey everybody, welcome to Tamesford. Totally says Tamesford. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, gonna throw a spoon. Actually, I'm grabbing both rods. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna bring both. I'll lean one up, and if the spoon don't cut it, the dirty nugget might. The dirty nug. All right, guys, we're gonna go and find a spot. We're gonna throw, we go. Friggin' windy here too, son of a bitch. All right, guys, built with thanks to Hog Construction. Thank you, Hog. Greatly appreciated. Oh, that's a bird's nest. I haven't shot this thing off since last year. We got old line. Now I'm just making, I just heard Bloke go off. Maybe he's got a fish, or he met people. You know, I like my Daiwa better than the Shimano. There we go. Nope, got another one. So tonight we're doing something that I haven't done in a long time. Tonight we are having Chinese food. What do I have the brakes set to? I've set the 2. What am I stuck on? All right, let me pick out this bird's nest and I'll be with you guys in a minute. Okay, this is cool. Guys, there's my lure, and there's one that I just caught. Sweet. Free lure. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm just trying to get to you without killing myself. Hey, Bloke's on the board with a dirty pike. Look at him. Little gator face.
Fuck up he is. Look, he's bleeding. He's all beaten up.
Yeah, you might want to get him back in the water so he can heal.
What do you think? Good?
Yeah. That's an eater.
Yeah. You want to take a picture? Take a picture with your phone.
Oh shit, 1 second. You're good. Oh, there's one right there. All right, I need to get on one. Yeah.
Right on that, look.
I just caught one of those. I literally snagged it on the bottom of the lake and just pulled it up.
This one, it's my first fish of the fucking year. It's a pike. That's a nice little jack pike, wasn't it?
Yeah. I need to catch something. This is ridiculous. Great. I'm wrapped around that stupid branch that's hanging low.
Oh,
I really don't like this Shimano setup. It's super expensive, but great. Nope. No, I lost my lure. Why do fishing spots have to have low-hanging branches? Now I just got to make sure I can cast it. That's fucking hogsweed. How'd you get over there? Did you go from top and then down along the mud? Ugh, almost lost a shoe. Oh, I think I just crossed you. What did I snag on now? There we go. Oh, I should have bought a spinning rod yesterday. Yep. No, because you need to whip it to get the spool to react. You could try. Probably. Ugh. Yeah, I know. That's why I wish I had a spinning rod, but oh. Did you bird's nest? No, you need to bring a weed whacker down here.
it wasn't like this when I was here last time. It's all been cut, yeah?
Didn't take you long to catch that pike.
I went over here, didn't I? I knew I'd catch it on that little fucking spinner.
How do you get under there? You got to go around? Oh, there's already a guy over there.
Yeah, it's a big bridge. He's got a dead bait, yeah? He's got a bobber.
Oh, and
Dead bait on it, yeah?
you know, I've been using that Daiwa.
Yeah.
Never once bird nested. I think I'm just gonna buy Daiwa from now on and say fuck Shimano. They close at 6 today. They close at 6, which is in 2 hours. Because I know with this type of lure, a spinning setup is better. You can send it further. I need weight to cast this out. Can we get under that bridge? I'm gonna follow you. We gotta get out of here, right? And go up and around. Well, I gotta hit that picnic table and grab my rod. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I almost lost my shoe already. Then what? Cut through here? Yeah, it works. All right, now we're under the bridge looking for more pike. Bloke's over there, I'm over here. I've been trying this log pile in front of me, but no luck. Haven't had a nibble. Maybe they don't want swim bait. Maybe they just want flutter baits. Even though I do have some flutter on this one. I also got some grass on this one. That doesn't look too realistic. But there's got to be a pike hiding down underneath that log pile. Maybe I'll try the treble meps again, because maybe a swim bait is not what they want. But at least we know pike are in session, so. No. Where are you going?
Up there. The boy's been everywhere in here. And I've there. There's nothing. If pike are there, they come after it.
Yeah.
If there's one there, they come after it. It's not gonna, yeah? Because that's what they do. Just go and look up at the. There's 2 more spots we can go to. So go look in there, see what they're up to.
Bloke's back there dying. You all right, buddy? You all right? Gotta quit smoking. You gotta quit smoking. Guys, bloke doesn't smoke. He just got over the long cold. Are we heading back to the truck? Okay. You caught a fish.
Got a fish.
And I caught a fishing lure. This is what I caught.
That's my first fish of the year. A little jack pike. He's only a little one, wasn't he? He looked like about the size of a good pickerel, didn't he?
I think they call those hammer handles.
Why do they call them that?
Because it's like a hammer. That's what I caught.
Well, that's what you should put on, because that's what I'm fucking
Yeah.
with. That's what you should have on there. I'm telling you. These little fucking mets are things.
But it's freaking hard to throw it on a caster because it doesn't spill line.
Why haven't you got a spinning reel there? Spinning rod?
Hell, not here.
Huh?
Not here.
You should have brought one.
I just have a little.
Great truck you're going to put it in. Hey?
No, it's in my truck.
Oh. Well, why didn't you bring one with you?
Because I figured I was throwing spoons. And I might still go back to spoons.
On there, 'cause I fucking fell off it last time.
All right, guys. We're now in Endor. We're now in Endor. Friggin' Endor. The Ewok's gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, just took a branch to the face. I'm following Bloke. He seems to know what he's doing. I could be wrong, but hopefully not.
What do you think of this?
This is pretty good.
Get a load of this. Look at it.
I might just cast straight out here against these pillars. All right, so we just stopped up at the dam, and there's people up there that are fishing for bass. And then we had to instruct them that that's highly illegal, Corey Trevor. You shouldn't be doing that, Corey Trevor. And explain to them. 1 second, I'm stuck in a tree. Oh yeah, I'm good at catching tree pounders, bud. Only problem is, why am I so good at catching trees? I should just quit fishing, sell all my gear, and take up freaking knitting. This is getting ridiculous. That'll work. Bloke's gonna catch another one while I'm fiddle fucking with this thing. I really gotta practice casting and learn how to side cast. Frickin' thing. All right, didn't even cast. That's 2 trees so far that I caught. Oh, I gotta learn to cast. I didn't even hear that hit the water. I really need a spinning rod, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna grab, not this lightweight. I'm gonna grab the Daiwa, throw that spinning bait around, or the Scout around. Even though I bent out the hook somehow. So yeah, apparently for dinner tonight we're doing Chinese food. I haven't had Chinese food since, holy shit. I haven't had Chinese food in forever. For Frig sakes. Well, I wanted to break this hook off anyway, so never mind, we got it back. Somehow, we got it back. However, if you notice that hook, it's really bent out. See, I keep hitting tree, low-hanging branches. Did I lose the tail on it? Oh, I did. Okay, you know what? I'm cutting this thing off. I'm putting a spoon on. Looking in the wrong area. The baitcaster. So, guys, I got a red devil.
The line's very thin, yeah? Don't know. It's crazy. Let me try it.
I just retooled to a red devil.
You what?
I just rebaited to a red devil. Well, those potheads at the other spot say they come here but not to fish, so they could be the reason.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, well, that's what the girl said. She's like, I've been there but not to fish. They come here and they smoke bongs and probably listen to music. For f***'s sakes. You all right over there? You're blown up. I don't know, whenever you want to leave. It's 5:13 now. Oh, okay. Yeah.
6:30.
We still gotta get Chinese food.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
I just saw a fish blow up over there by that tree, but no. I'm recording.
Huh? No?
I'm trying to show proper fishing etiquette, Bloke.
Oh, okay.
I'll grab a bass by the tail when I get home.
We never do a thing like that, would we?
No. Oh, I'm coming through this green shit. I think I just cut that green pile out there in half with my braid. Whatever the frig that is. Oh yeah, I did. Should have left it on there. It was like a feathered treble. Yeah, so guys, in case you're wondering what Bloke's doing for work, he's doing condo stuff, so he still maintains condos. And also he has Bloke's used shit. Basically, he's selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace that he acquires throughout his adventures, refurbs, and then puts on Marketplace. Sometimes he spends $5 to get the item up and running and then turns around and sells it for $100. Sometimes he doesn't spend anything. He just acquires the product and then sells it. And proof of that is a tripod that I bought off him. I'll show you that one probably in another video, because this video is mainly about casting and Bloke catching. Not me though, I'm not allowed. That's against the regulations. You already caught one, bud. I already did.
Oh, I'm finished.
Did you just put it in the girders?
Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it?
Oh, you got it back?
You gotta do that.
See, if I would have done that, I would have taken the bridge down.
It went over, jumped back through.
You're lucky. Yeah, might as well. Hopefully tomorrow the weather's nicer. Today was all overcast, doom and gloom. It feels like it's 9 o'clock at night. Now that I know pike are available.
Nice spot though, isn't it?
Now that I know pike are available,
A lot of bass in here.
that's a game
There's a lot of
changer.
pike down there, huh?
Now that I know pike are available, that's a game changer. That's the guy that we hung out with that one time, right? When I was catching all those little dinks. Oh, guys. Once again, getting out of the truck. Once again, getting out of the truck.
Sure. Hang on, let's go again. Let's go again. I only need one look. Let's shut it up. We're right there, next to us, so we're all right. No one's going to touch this.
No.
Just through here's good. Here. It's fucking lovely. I was down there and I was casting that way. I did about 3 casts and pulled a fucking great bass in. It was lovely, it was.
Well, I'm hoping for a pike, but
Well, that's all we can catch, isn't it? Right?
not to say bass won't eat spoons,
No?
but theoretically they should be spawning and not interested.
I don't know what this is fucking like here.
Which bothers me about those guys up there catching bass. That means they're pulling them off the beds.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm throwing a spoon in rocky bottom water. This means Snag City. Hey, look, no trees around. How much you want to bet I'll still catch one? You all right? Well, you could have came down the stairs and just walked over. What'd you do?
He didn't put on that stuck on a fucking hook.
Oh,
See that tree? I was between the tree and the thing where I caught the big bass. It was a good one.
yeah, we'll have to come down here next time I'm down. Somebody needs to mow the lawn. They should just do themselves a favor and get cows. They should just do themselves a favor and get some cows.
Tons of grass, isn't there? Look at it. Oh, we're in the tree.
Hey, that's my job. I'm the one who catches the tree pounders around here.
Jump back out of the tree, look.
I'm the one who catches the tree pounders, bud, not you.
Jump back out. He came out, just like that.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't think they come up here, yeah?
What? Pickerel? No. I don't think this is connected to the Thames. It might be, but probably just like the Thames goes out to Erie, because their spawn just ended. All right, guys. Well, fan the lake. Nothing ate. We're moving on. Yay, moo cows! Cow, 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 so many cows. Alrighty guys, it's like 6 o'clock. We haven't found the bridge that Buddy was talking about. We think we screwed up, so we're just gonna go get Chinese food and fill our fat faces. Sweet. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.